What's up, everybody? We're out here working on a 1984 Suzuki LT50 for replacing the ignition coil under the gas tank. When it gets hot, it's shutting down and we're losing spark. Grandkids were over the weekend and it kind of ruined the fun a little bit. So we're going to start with the gas tank. 2 bolts there and they'll pop right out. Alright, we're going to go ahead and lift the gas tank out. Now I can cheat because I have a very, I never know what you want to call that, lawnmower tank just bungee corded to the front because all the seams on this tank leak, and these tanks are unobtainium and somebody's already tried repairs on it, and it's just, I picked this thing up for $125, so I'm trying to keep the expenses down. But if I can find a tank, I'll probably get a tank for it eventually. They're like unicorn rare, decent ones. They all had leak issues. So, and that's gonna, you can see our coil a little better here. Probably unbolt this down here, get this fender loose, and get it out of my way enough so I can get these bolts. Get that out of our way here. I think that'll work. All right, let me get these bolts out and see what I can do. All right, so I unbolted the carburetor. It's only two bolts. Get that out of the way. Get a little more access in here. Let's get these out. Oop, gotta stand it up here. It's leaking. All right, next we're gonna take these out. I forget what size they are. So I'm gonna fumble around here a little bit. Looks like they are 10s. We get our short 10 on here. Might need to get my ratchet wrench. Yep. Stay tuned. Alright, so we'll go ahead and got it loose. Got the bolts out. Gotta pull that wire out. There we go. And that's essentially the old ignition coil. I don't see any markings on it, so I wonder if this is aftermarket. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so the new coil is slightly different. It has the wire coming out, but the sense wire is on the opposite side, which I am fairly certain I can make this work. I think it's long enough. I just have to manipulate it a little bit, but I think we can do it. I think it'll stretch. I might just have to mount it the opposite way. No big deal. Figure it out. Let me play around with it for a second. Alright, so new coil's in. I just have it loose just for test fitting purposes. I think it's going to be fine. The wire was able to get it in on that side. So I'm going to tighten it down. And then I'm going to change the spark plug. Alright, so I took the plug out. I was going to change it, but that looks like it's burning really well. So I'm going to put it back in. I'm going to bolt it all back together here. I'm going to change the air filter because it's crumbling a little bit, so old. And then we're going to fire up. So the air filters on these quads are easy too. It's just a round foam disc. They're super cheap. And you just grab the rear of the air filter housing and you pop it off. There's going to be a retaining ring and the old filter. This old filter, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it's cracking. So we're going to pop a fresh one in. Spray it with a little foam filter spray here. We'll massage it. Hit the other side a little bit. Massage it again. Smells good. So now we're going to take a ring, try to get it as center as possible. Difficult to do here. Alright, we're going to try to put it in just like that. Nice coverage all the way around. Just like that. And then these have a drain hole in them. You want them to face down. And that's the intake hole. Very tiny. So you want to just make sure your drain hole's at the bottom. And it clicks into place just like that. And you're done. I'm going to see if it'll fire up with the new coil. Oh. Alright, we got it going. Nice, good throttle response. I think we're going to call that a win. I think eventually I'm going to hook the oil injection back up, fix some of this wiring, but I'll probably do that over the winter. Otherwise, she's good to go.